Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. We're broadcasting live from Grants Pass High School, where the Grants Pass Cavemen get set to host the North Medford Black Tornado. We welcome you to this streaming event brought to you by Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these presentations possible. Jim McCoy here, along with Johnny McCoy on the camera. And we welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And we welcome our home and visiting fans to the broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel, and thank you to the 3,300 fans who already have. We're just moments away from the start of this afternoon's action. Both teams coming in with league records of 2-2. The Black Tornado, an overall record of 8-3, ranked number 12 in the OSAA Power Rankings in the 6A, while Grants Pass comes in ranked at number 32. Both these teams looking to get on the winning track. And, of course, just in time for the game, we got a good wind blowing in from left center field. Checking out the starting lineups, the batting order for the Black Tornado. It'll look like this. Frankie Retigliano will lead off, the designated hitter. He'll be followed by Easton Curtis, the center fielder. The number 3 hitter is the catcher, Jeremiah Robbins. Standing in is Retigliano. We're all set to go. And I get the rest of those lineups for you as we go along. First pitch is a strike. Taking the hill for the Cavemen, Troy Osborne, right-hander. He quickly gets ahead. 0-2. Frankie will take on that offering. That'll take the count to 1-2. Next pitch. Count level now at 2-2. Game just underway at Grants Pass High. Now the count running full. Retigliano doing what a good leadoff hitter will do. He'll try to make that pitcher work. And he draws the walk, winning that battle. Retigliano on down to first. That'll bring up Easton Curtis, center fielder for North Medford. Retigliano, decent lead there off of first. He'll work his way back. Curtis wearing number 3. Contact. Comebacker to the hill. They'll get Curtis on the ground out. And there's one gone. But that will move Retigliano into scoring position. Jeremiah Robbins, the hitter, playing catcher for Coach Kerry Curtis. One away, and again, the wind kicking up pretty good here. Retigliano's got good speed, and he takes a decent lead off there. Osborne promptly gets ahead of him, 0-1. There's a strike, advantage, Osborne. Defense behind him, it's Carnes at first, McGowan at second. At third is Morgan. And Morse, the shortstop. Tries to see if he can't get him fishing. Outfield, it'll be Reynolds in left. Zavolta in center. And Nathan Bassett in right. The catcher is Valenzuela. Ball popped up off to the right. That'll end up over the fence and out of play. Count remains at 1-2. On deck is the first baseman, Willer. 1-2 pitch. That hit hard and a loud foul. Robbins stays alive. One gone here in the top of the first inning. Pitcher Valenzuela makes his way out to the bump. So the rest of that Black Tornado batting order for you. Willer will be in the cleanup spot, followed by Morgan batting fifth and playing third base. Hitting sixth will be the right fielder, Peyton. The number 7 hitter is Stoller, the left fielder. Warren is playing third and batting eighth. And then we've got Morgan playing second and batting ninth. Daffron will be the pitcher today. Pitch goes for a ball. That'll even things up at 2-2. Retigliano at second. One away. Top of the first inning. Robbins, even stance. Awaiting the pitch from Osborne. He'll step off. So a real chess match going on here. That'll run the count full now at 3-2. Retigliano opened the game to draw a walk after falling behind 0-2. Osborne comes to the plate. And patience pays off for Robbins, who will take the stroll down to first base. So we got runners at first and second, both via the base on balls. One out in the inning, and here's Willer. Pop up over toward the Black Tornado dugout. Way out of play it ends up. Kellen Willer at the plate, big first baseman, also a pitcher. Bouncing ball. The pitcher will take Osborne, throw over to first in time. And there's 2 gone. The runners advance. You got a pair of runners in scoring position. And that'll ring up Colton Morgan. First pitch. And Osborne's doing a good job so far in the ball game of getting ahead of hitters. Colton Morgan playing shortstop today. And we've got Peyton on deck. Osborne looks in at his catcher. Looks over to second, and the runner Robbins comes to the plate, lay down the bunt, throw it home, and they got him. So a little bit of a jam here for Osborne on the first, but he gets out of it unscathed. For the Black Tornado, no runs, no hits, and no caveman errors. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the home half of the first inning following these messages.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
The President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Back here at Grants Pass. Caveman coming to bat for the first time of the game. Batting order for you. It'll be Valenzuela leading off and playing catcher. Number 2 hitter is the pitcher Troy Osborne. Hitting third and playing third is Luke Morgan. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman Cole Carnes. Hitting fifth and playing second base will be Jace McGowan. The number 6 hitter and playing left field is Reese Reynolds. The number 7 man playing right field is Nathan Bassett. Hitting 8th will be the shortstop Baden Morris. And the number 9 hitter will be the DH Ty Ireland. Logan Zavolta will be playing center field, but is not in the order. And it'll be Dominic Daffron, junior right-hander, pitching for the Black Tornado. He'll finish his warm-ups. And we'll get the bottom of the first underway. Valenzuela stands in, left-handed hitter. Even stance. Daffron comes to the plate. First pitch. Goes for a ball and it's 1-0. Valenzuela quickly getting ahead here. Daffron. And Valenzuela quickly works the hitter's count. And on 4 pitches, 4 balls, and he's on down to first. Leadoff man aboard. And that'll bring up Osborne, the pitcher. Pounds it foul. Valenzuela taking a little bit of a measured lead there off of first. Osborne showing bunt. And he'll hit that one in the air in foul territory. Willard tries to come over and make the play. Can't quite get there. So an 0-2 count to Osborne with Valenzuela, the runner, on first. Next pitch. Looking high and inside from here. Osborne, bat held high. And he'll poke that foul down the third baseline. Count remains at 1-2. Daffron out of the stretch, comes to the plate. And Daffron's opposite, Osborne, works the count to 2-2. Next pitch, ball hit out to left field, and that will land right at about near the 309-foot sign in left field. So an extra base hit for Osborne. As the Cavemen register their first hit of the ball game. That'll bring up Luke Morgan, hitting in the 3 spot and playing the hot corner today. Morgan wearing number 4. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Here, let's get that scoreboard situated. There we go. Up to date now. 0-1 the count. Nobody gone here in the first. Runners at second and third. Contact there. Beats that one towards the home dugout. That'll put the count at 1-2. Looking to get contact here, see if he can't bring Valenzuela home to put his team on the board. And that one just right along the third baseline. Foul ball. Count remains at 1-2. Cole Carnes, the first baseman, on deck. So we got runners at second and third. Nobody gone. 1-2. Daffron comes to the plate. Misses his target to run the count to 2-2. Next pitch. That one hit hard to left field. It's high and it's deep, but the catch made And the run will come home on the sack fly. So Luke Morgan hits one deep to left field. Catch made. So without the benefit of a hit, Grants Pass takes the 1-0 lead. Making that catch was Colston Stoller out in left field. So it's a 1-0 ball game. Osborne, and actually I should correct that. Actually, that's the second hit of the game because Osborne got the double earlier. So far in the ball game, Valenzuela drew a walk, got aboard, and then later came around on the sac fly by Morgan. Then Osborne hit a double. Then Morgan with the sacrifice fly. Carnes will lay down the bunt, running in from third and scoring. As the ball is dropped, now Carnes will make his way into second base. No throw attempted. So Osborne comes home. Kind of a situation where you would say it was a sacrifice, and then on the throw, the error. And that'll bring up the number 5 man in the order. Left-handed hitting Jace McGowan. McGowan making contact there. So now count stands at 0-2. We've got Carnes at second. And McGowan behind Daffron, 0-2. Comebacker to the hill. Barehanding it is Daffron, and there's 2 gone. Carnes, the runner, advances to third. And that'll bring up Reynolds. Two gone. 2-0 ball game. Reynolds gets ahead here. Reese playing left field. And that one finds the hole. Getting aboard with a base hit is Reynolds. That'll bring a run home. And it's a 3-0 ball game. Now hitting for the Caveman, Nathan Bassett. And that will go out to right field for a base hit. Third hit of the inning for the Cavemen. So Nathaniel Bassett going the opposite way with the single. And that'll bring up Baden Morris. Daffron ahead here in the count at 0-2. Ball in the dirt, the runner will take off, and the runners both take off, and that'll advance the pair to second and third. So 2 runners in scoring position now. Daffron comes to the plate. Misses on the offering. So we got a 2-2 count with 2 gone. Cavemen leading in the ball game 3-0. There's a ball to run the count full at 3-2. First base open. And Morris will draw a walk. So for the Cavemen, that's the second walk that they have drawn this inning. That'll load the bases. Standing in is Tyler Ireland. First pitch goes for a strike as it goes 0-1. So you got Morris at first, Bassett at second, Reynolds at third, 1-1 now the count. Ireland steps out. Ireland, the designated hitter today. Hitter ahead here at 2-1. 2 gone, bases full. 3-0 lead for the Cavemen. Daffron misses. One pitch away from potentially making this a 4-0 ball game. Daffron comes to the plate. Ireland fouls it off. Running the count full to 3-2. Ireland beats that one into the ground. He stays alive. Daffron from the stretch comes to the plate, and he gets the called strike 3. So that'll retire the side in the bottom of the first. The Cavemen score 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 North Medford error. After 1 full, it is Grants Pass 3 and North Medford nothing. We'll be back on the other side of this break here on TableRockSports.net.
Jeep celebration event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Your game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
We'll go to the top of the second inning. Grants Pass with 3 in their side of the inning. Stake Osborne to a 3-0 lead. And now that'll bring up Jake Payton, the right fielder. Ball hit high in the air, into foul territory, trying to make a play on it is Carnes. He'll close the glove on it for the out, and there's one gone. Colston Stoller playing left field. Stands in. First pitch from Osborne is a strike as the count goes 0-1. Top of the second. And Osborne with a little momentum behind him, a little wind in his sails, and he's ahead here 0-2. And the next pitch, strike 3, as he retires Stoller. And that'll bring up Austin Warren. Warren trying to get a rally started here for the North Medford Black Tornado. Gets ahead here at 2-0. He makes contact. Two and one now, with 2 gone. Warren playing third base for Coach Kerry Curtis and company. So deuces are wild. 2-2 the count, 2 outs, top of the second, and number 2 at the plate. Pitch high and inside. Count full now at 3-2. And Warren draws the walk and heads down to first base. Morgan hitting the ball in the air to left field. Left fielder for the Cavemen. Reynolds makes the play, and that will retire the side. So for the Black Tornado, no runs, no hits. They leave a runner aboard, and we'll be back with the bottom of the second. John L. Scott scoreboard showing the Cavemen up 3-0, and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Good to see you. Welcome back to the bottom of the second. Grants Pass leading 3-0 in this one. Swing and a miss to the leadoff hitter, Valenzuela. Daffron comes to the plate. Pitch misses as the count goes 1-1. Bouncing ball between the 3 and the 4 hole. Valenzuela on board for the second time today. Walked and scored in the first. And here, leadoff success in the bottom of the second. Osborne, the hitter. He'll lay down the bunt, plays to third, throw over to first in time. The sacrifice successful as the play goes 5-3. Evan Valenzuela now in scoring position with one down. And that'll bring up Luke Morgan. Morgan hit a sacrifice fly to score the first run of the game. Leans away from that one as the count goes 1-0. So one gone here in the bottom of the second. Runner at second. Luke Morgan, the hitter. Daffron comes to the plate. Ball hit foul. Ben Morgan tries to move in on it, but it's out of play. Two and one the count. There's a strike. 2-2 the count. One gone with a runner in scoring position. Ball hit deep to center field. The catch is made, and Valenzuela will remain at second. Easton Curtis with the catch, and there's two gone. And that'll bring up Cole Carnes. He laid down a sacrifice and then advanced to scoring position on the error. Runner now moving down to third on a balk call. Daffron opens up against Carnes with a strike. Jace McGowan on deck. Dominic Daffron quickly gets ahead here, 0-2. Going to try to get out of the inning unscathed. And that'll drop into right field for a base hit. Run scores as Valenzuela comes home. And we have ourselves a 4-0 ball game. So Valenzuela with his second run scored of the day. And that'll bring up McGowan. He grounded out his first at-bat. Bouncing ball to short. Throw across the infield. First baseman has a little trouble with the low throw. And McGowan gets aboard. That'll bring up Reese Reynolds, who singled in his first at-bat. Two gone. Runner down to second. And he's in safe. Crime pays for Carnes as he works his way into scoring position now. Runners at second and third with two gone. Reynolds. Solid contact here. But everybody will be coming back on this one. We got an 0-1 count, two gone, two runners aboard. Pitch will miss, and the count will go even. Reynolds the hitter with Bassett on deck. Daffron out of the stretch, out of the windup actually. Bouncing ball, throw across the infield is in time. And that will retire the side. Grants Pass puts another run on the board. We'll pause for messages, and then we'll be back with the top of the third here on TableRockSports.net.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff. Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
A pair of teams coming in at 2-2 for league records. Grants Pass leading so far 4-0. Looking at the Southwest Conference standings, Willamette and Roseburg lead the way with 1 loss each. South Eugene playing 500 ball with a league record of 3-3. Then it's North and Grants Pass, followed by South Medford and Sheldon bringing up the rear. First pitch, swing and a miss. Frankie Retigliano. And there's a strike as Osborne gets ahead 2-1. Had a little trouble walking a couple of hitters in the first inning, but managed to get out of the jam. And here, swing and a miss. And there's one gone. But since that time, Osborne sighted in. And now he'll go to work against Easton Curtis, the center fielder, 0 for 1 on the day. And he'll smoke that one to left field, base hit. By our unofficial count, that is the first hit of the game for the Black Tornado. One gone. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robbins. Robbins drew a walk in the first. Pounds the first pitch he sees from Osborne, foul. The count 0-1. Curtis taking a pretty good lead off of first. Bouncing ball down to third. Throw down to second. Throw not in time for the double play, but they do get the lead runner. And there's 2 gone. So Robbins will get aboard on the fielder's choice. As Curtis is erased. Willard next up. The number 4 man in the Tornado lineup. Osborne will miss on the next offering. 1-1 the count. Pitch low and away. As Willer gets ahead 2-1. Runner at first. 2 gone. Osborne gets that one over for a strike, and that will level things up at 2-2. Osborne misses on that attempt. So far, he's issued 3 walks on the day. Again, 2 of those coming in the first and then 1 in the second. Oh, courtesy toss over there to first base. Runner going nowhere. Payoff pitch on the way. And Willer will coax the walk. And that will advance the runner Morgan to Robbins to second. Now we've got Colton Morgan, the shortstop, with 2 gone. He'll hit a pop-up, and it's just kind of there in no man's land, but running in to make the catch from center field. The play made, and that will do it in the top of the third. North Medford, no runs, 1 hit. No caveman errors. We'll be back with the bottom of the third right after these messages.
I ride the bus a lot. RVTD's UMO app with fare capping means I will never pay more than the daily or monthly cap. RVTD gets me to school, work, volunteering, shopping, and even coffee for a fixed amount each month. UMO gives me one less thing to worry about. Thanks, RVTD.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Check out the new sports voice in Southern Oregon, the Ace Sports Radio, AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at theacesportsradio.com, featuring the VEASAN Network, The Rich Eisen Show, live March Madness, and our weekday local show, Tee It Up Southern Oregon with Joe Brett, the Ace Sports Radio. Of course, March Madness coming to an end last night with UConn repeating as national champion. Back to business here at Grants Pass High. Bassett 1 for 1 on the day. Daffron with a pitch off the plate. Count 2-1. That's center fielder that made the catch. I didn't have, of course, he's not hitting today, but that was Volta who made that nice catch running in from center field to end the tornado threat. Here, 2-2 the count. That one, trouble and getting aboard. On that one, I think that ball hit hard enough, trouble enough that, at least for our unofficial accounting, we'll award Bassett the infield hit. Leadoff man at first. And that'll bring up Baden Morris. Morris drew a walk his first time up. He'll lay down the bunt right down the first base line. Daffron throws to first, wasting no time. Getting down the third is Bassett. And he'll come around. And they get him at home. So kind of a wild play there for a sacrifice bunt. More successful with it. An aggressive base running there by Bassett. Now they'll bring up the number 9 hitter, the designated hitter, Ty Ireland, who fouls it back. Strike from Daffron. He gets ahead 0-2. Ireland 0 for 1 on the day. And there, Daffron gets out of this inning for the Cavemen. No runs on 1 hit. And we'll be back with the top of the 4th inning. Cavemen on top 4-0 on your John L. Scott scoreboard. And we'll be back on the other side of this break.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken, featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tenders Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
Jake Payton will lead off for North Medford here in the top of the 4th. Try to get his team on the board as the Black Tornado trail the Cavemen by a 4-0 score. Osborne pitches, popped up to left field. Reynolds is there, makes the catch, and there's one away. That'll bring up Colston Stoller. Stoller struck out his first time up. Stoller practicing patience at the plate, gets ahead 2-0. Wind continuing to blow on what is a nice temperate day for baseball. You wouldn't say it's necessarily really all that cold, but it's not all that warm here. Game time temperature 62 degrees. And getting aboard with one gone, Stoller And that'll bring up the third baseman, Austin Warren. Warren showing bunt. Pitch outside. 1-0 the count. Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panels installation for your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook Solar Pros PNW. Taking off and running, scampering down to second is Stoller. So now we have a runner in scoring position. As now Warren will go to work at bringing him around. He'll load down the bunt. Osborne throws the fastball down to first base. Carnes is there to make the play. So we've got a runner at third with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Ben Morgan. Morgan flew out to left his first time up. Morgan, the number 9 hitter in the Black Tornado order. Osborne will start him out with a strike. 0-1. Next pitch. And that will drop in for a base hit. A run scores. And it's 4-1. So Ben Morgan with the RBI single. Stoller comes home, and now we go to the top of the order for Frankie Ritigliano. Black Tornado DH. 0 for 1 on the day. Walked and struck out. Pokes it foul down the third base line. Counted 1-1. So runner on, 2 gone. Black Tornado cut the lead to 3. Swing and a miss. Big cut by Ritigliano makes it 1-2. Ritigliano, bat on the shoulder, raises it up. That pitch high, that'll end up back to the screen. Down to second goes Ben Morgan. So now runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And 2-2 the count. Osborne looks back at the runner, swing and a miss. And that will retire the side. But the Black Tornado get on the board. They scored and makes it 4-1. And we will be back with the bottom of the 4th following these messages on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
In the home half of the fourth, it'll be Valenzuela, Osborne, and Luke Morgan. Lefty hitting catcher, 1 for 1 on the day with 2 runs scored. Walked in the first, and then hit a single and came around and scored later. Dominic Daffron starts him out with a strike. Next pitch. I'll try to make the play. Can't get there in time. Willer has trouble with it there. And the leadoff man is aboard. 3rd time on base today. For Valenzuela. Osborne up. He's doubled and sacrificed. And he'll sacrifice here. And Willer has trouble with it. Can't get the throw to Daffron in time. So now we have runners at first and second. Nobody out. Luke Morgan up. 0 for 1 on the day. Hit a sacrifice fly in the first to score Valenzuela. And then hit a fly to center. In the third. Morgan showing bunt. Pitch from Daffron moves him back. Count 1-0. .62 degrees right now. And the wind continues to blow, keeping my cameraman busy trying to fish all the papers that get away from me. 1-1 the count to Morgan. One of 3 Morgans playing in this game. He'll show bunt down the first base line. Daffron shovels it. To Morgan, and there is 1 gone, but the sacrifice successful. Now we got runners at second and third, just 1 gone. Cole Carnes the hitter. And coming across and scoring, Valenzuela. So now we got a runner at third. Carnes the hitter. He'll lay down the bunt, play at home. He gets on, but the throw down to first is in time to get Carnes. So Carnes gives himself up. Now it makes it a 6-1 ball game. So a sacrifice and an RBI for Carnes. Standing in now is McGowan. 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded out. Reached on an error. So 2 out in the inning. But the Cavemen putting 2 more runs on the board to make it 6-1. Next pitch, that's a strike. Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Drop, so that'll be the throw down to first. And that will retire the side. Grants Pass scores 2 more runs here. We'll go to the top of the 5th with the Cavemen leading 6-1. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. For the Black Tornado, it'll be Curtis, followed by Robbins and Willer. Curtis 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out and then hit a single in the 3rd to give the Black Tornado their only hit of the game. Right-handed hitter. Slightly closed stance. And the opening pitch from Osborne is a strike. Count goes to 1-1. So far on the game for Osborne, we have him unofficially at 1 hit surrendered, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Here he's ahead of the hitter Curtis at 1-2. One-two pitch. Fouled back to the screen as Curtis stays alive. One-two pitch, fouled away. For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Osborne with the 1-2 pitch. And Curtis is gone. One down. And that'll bring up Jeremiah Robbins, the catcher. Robbins, 0 for 1. Walked in the first and got aboard on a fielder's choice in the 3rd. First pitch off the plate from Osborne. Osborne sets, throws, and that one smoked right in between short and third. And Robbins gets the one out single. And no doubter there as he hit it right between Morgan and Morse. And here's Willer, the first baseman. First pitch fouled off. Count 0-1. Willer 0 for 1. Walked in his last at-bat. Next pitch. A strike from the right-hander as the count goes 0-2. Other Southwest Conference action going on. South Eugene is host to South Medford. And Roseburg is paying a visit to Sheldon. 0-2 count with one gone. Osborne out of the stretch. Pitch fouled off. And the count will remain at 1-2. Colton Morgan, the shortstop, on deck. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's two gone. So Osborne with some good old country hardball there. We've got two gone, and that'll bring up Morgan. 0 for 2 on the day. A pitch, bouncing ball, the shortstop. There to collect is Morris. His throw across the infield is in time. And that'll retire the side. It remains a 6-1 ball game. We'll be back with the bottom of the fifth right after these messages.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Medford is your sport ground where the West Coast comes to play. Visit travelmedford.org/sports to learn more about the many tournament venues, outdoor opportunities, and the event calendar to find out what's going on. Leading off will be Reese Reynolds, the left fielder. He singled in the first. And he promptly gets ahead 1-0. Daffron continuing to work for the Black Tornado. A swing and a miss. A little off-speed number there from Daffron. Reynolds getting ahead here with Bassett on deck and Baden Morris in the hole. Next pitch is fouled out of play. Daffron comes to the plate, bouncing ball down to short. Throw across the infield is in time as the play goes 6-3. And there's one gone. Bassett comes to the plate, 2 for 2 on the day. Promptly takes a cut at that one, fouls it off. Bassett coming up hacking. He's behind 0-2 with one down and the base is empty. Caveman cruising along with a 6-1 lead. Next pitch in the dirt as the count goes 1-2. Bouncing ball, fielded at third. Throw across the infield is in time. Nice defensive play there by Warren, and there's 2 gone. So a pair of groundouts here in the inning, and that'll bring up Baden Morris. He walked in sacrifice, so officially he's 0 for 0. But has still had a productive day. Daffron gets ahead. He'll wind, fire, comes to the plate. That pitch inside. Morris awaits the pitch. Bouncing ball to third. Warren throws it across. And for the Cavemen, 3 up, 3 down. And we'll go to the top of the 6th. We'll be back with more baseball action right after this.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
Before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Drink One for Dane Day is coming up next month. Over $2.5 million has been raised for the Muscular Dystrophy Association in 18 years by Dutch Bros and the customers who support them. Osborne remains on the bump for the Cavemen. Working on a 2-hitter here. Big Jake Payton, 0 for 2 on the day, leads off the inning. Osborne gets that across. He gets ahead. Next pitch fouled off. Advantage Osborne on the leadoff man here in the top of the 6th. That pitch, Osborne, with the body English suggesting that one had just simply got away from him. Went back to the screen. That'll run the count to 1-2. One-two pitch. And that one gets away as the count goes 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Pitch outside. Count full at 3-2. Colston Stoller, the left fielder, on deck. Peyton just gets a piece of that. So it's a full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. And that one hit to center field. And there's one away. There to close the glove out in center fielder, Zavolta. Coach emerges from the Grants Pass dugout. With the bases empty and one out, one might tend to believe that he may be on a pitch count, and he might be nearing the end of that. Head coach for Grants Pass, Kyle Garrison, assisted by Travis Osborne, Ben Davis, Zach Morgan, Ken Garrison, Christian Reyes, and Jesse Spangler. Stoller stands in. Drew a walk and scored back in the 4th. One and one the count. Osborne misses as the count goes 2-1. Two and two the count. And that'll do it for Osborne. So we'll have a pitching change. Osborne ends up going 5 2/3. Gives up 2 hits, 1 run. He ended up walking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the game. And he struck out 2, 3, 4. And he struck out 5. So a good outing for Osborne. And we have a right-hander warming up for Grants Pass. That is Cole Carnes who'll come in from first base. So he'll move in to pitch. Osborne will now move over and take over at first. And actually, we're mid at bat right now. Stoller, the hitter, 2-2 the count. Carnes comes to the plate, swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Carnes promptly takes over and finishes off the hitter. That'll bring up Austin Warren. Warren has walked and sacrificed today. Also made a couple of nice plays at third. Now that's one of the things in recent years, the OSAA holding teams to pitch counts. Can work only so often, put so much work in, try to save wear and tear on the arm. I can remember back in the day when if you had a really good pitcher, sometimes you might just go with him until his arm fell off. 2-2 the count with 2 gone. Carnes with the full count to Warren. Popped up on the infield. Cole will close in on it, and there's 3 away. So no runs for the Black Tornado here in the top of the 6th. The Cavemen coming up with the 6-1 lead, and we'll be right back.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
To the bottom of the 6th, Dominic Daffron remaining on the hill, starting pitcher for the Black Tornado. The breeze continues to blow here in Grants Pass. And actually, we got a new pitcher warming up. That is Easton Curtis. So Curtis moves in from center field to take over. So Daffron went for 5 innings. By our count, gave up 6 hits, 6 runs. And then he ended up walking two hitters. And by our estimate, no strikeouts. So Curtis coming in relief. And Braden Reese pinch hitting. He hits an Ireland spot in the order. Braden, junior infielder, lefty hitter, wearing number 15. 0-2 the count. Curtis comes to the plate. Ball is the call, and the count goes 1-2 to the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 6th. We'll go back to the top of the lineup after this hitter in Valenzuela. Reese awaits the pitch. Foul tip, and the count remains at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. Reese showing patience there, runs the count full. Curtis comes to the plate. Swing and a miss, and there's one gone. Evan Valenzuela, the hitter, gets ahead here, and he has had a successful day at the dish. Scored 3 runs in the game, walked in the first, and then singled and scored, and then got aboard on an error and scored in the 4th. Right here, he finds himself with a 1-1 count and one gone. Though there's nobody on, Curtis electing to pitch out of the stretch. A lot of coaches like to do that for economy of movement. Valenzuela ahead here, 3-1. And Valenzuela, with the good eye, draws the walk. He'll take the stroll down to first. And with one gone, here is Osborne, who doubled and scored, sacrificed, and then hit a single. So he's officially 2 for 2 on the day. Starting pitcher. A pitcher of record right now. And with Carnes coming on in his relief, Osborne is now playing first. Luke Morgan, the on-deck hitter. And a line drive hit out to left field. Base hit for Osborne, as the Cavemen unofficially collect their 7th hit of the game. So Valenzuela just 90 feet away from scoring. Osborne at first. Here's Luke Morgan. Sacrifice fly, a sacrifice, and is flown out today to center field. Curtis. Runner goes. And is hit out to left field. The catch is made. The runner tags. And he scores. So Luke Morgan with his second sacrifice fly of the game. Valenzuela scores his fourth run of the game. And that'll bring up Cole Carnes. 2 gone in the inning. First pitch goes for a strike. Carnes hits it in the air to right field. There to make the catch is Peyton. And that will retire the side, but not before the Cavemen pick up another run. Black Tornado with one more opportunity, and we'll have the top of the 7th for you right after these messages.
Jeep celebration event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Hi guys, my name is Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
Top of the 7th, it'll be Warren, followed by Ben Morgan, back to the top of the order with Retigliano. North Medford down to their last 3 outs, looking to see if they can't get something going here. They'll go to work against Carnes. Carnes came on with 1 out in the 6th. Ball hit in the air to left field. Reynolds there to make the catch. And there's 1 gone. That'll bring up Ben Morgan. Morgan, singled. It's flown out. Carnes gets ahead of Retigliano here. Retigliano walked to lead off the ball game and then has since struck out twice. One-two pitch from Carnes. Out of the windup. Bouncing ball down to third. Good play made there by Morgan. Play goes 5-3. And there's 2 gone. That'll bring up Easton Curtis. Curtis started the game in center field. Has come on in relief to pitch. We have him at 1 for 3 today. Bouncing ball, throwing over the first. And that's your game. The Grants Pass Cavemen come away 7-1 winners. That'll raise their Southwest Conference record to 3-2. Their overall record to 3-6. And with the loss, North Medford goes to 2-3 in league play and 8-4 overall. Your winning pitcher, Troy Osborne, taking the loss. Dominic Daffron. For an offensive player of the game, no question, it was, a lot of contributors for Grants Pass, but you got to think on the strength of scoring 4 runs. The leadoff man, Valenzuela, would kind of be that guy today. Osborne, though, with a pretty solid outing, save for the walks. And that will wrap things up for us. We appreciate you joining us today. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. For my cameraman, Johnny McCoy, I'm Jim McCoy saying thank you for joining us and have a great evening.